Hi. It's a serial killer named Slickback. Pimpin' Pappin', Pimpin' Pappin'.
My name is a pimp named Slickback, and I believe I may have...
What's up, people? Today we have a reaction today, Halloween edition. It's a video by Matt Pat. And basically what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be reacting to I'm gonna be reacting to 10 minutes of it because I noticed that people don't I look sleepy. But I noticed that people don't but I know that people don't actually watch the whole video. So I'm gonna be reacting to like 10 minutes of it. Then you guys can go look at the link in the description. Later on I'll upload part 2 to the reaction. And right now I'm on 2:26 minutes. And yeah. And I'm getting closer and closer to figuring out how to do things on YouTube. So yeah. Let's get right into it, shall we? And did I say what's up, lovely people on the internet? Did I make sure I said that? I can't remember. I don't know. Let's get into it. Swag Hat Halloween Edition. Yeah, boy!
But before we get to all of that, let's back up a bit. Last time we established that William Afton, Purple Guy himself, is who you play as in Sister Location, and the one who eventually gets himself scooped. We also established that he once had a daughter who got herself killed at the hands, or should I say at the metal claw grip, of Baby. There is so
And I already seen the first part of it, I just didn't react to it.
Playing through the game and unlocking Sister Location's secret private room, players get treated to a shocking Easter egg by typing the date 1983 into the keypad.
Let me turn off the lights a little bit so it can be a little bit more creepier for me.
Revealing blurry footage of the FNAF 4 house, plush trap hallway, boxy closet, creepiest of all, the crying child's bed. We also get a clue as to how this is being done. Sitting there on the desk is none other than our good old friend, Psychic Friend Fredbear. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. Who we gonna call? Psychic Friend Fredbear. A little less psychic this time and a little more plush, cradling what appears to be a remote control. Now, many have said that this is a walkie-talkie, but it is, in fact, a camera control. Notice the buttons on top. Those are switchers, allowing you to switch between the different cameras you have placed in the environment. The wheel on the bottom presumably allows you to turn the cameras or potentially focus them. The Fredbears from FNAF 4 are just that. Fredbear plushes equipped with hidden security cameras, something mothers are using all the time these days to monitor their children, and also getting themselves hacked while doing it. See also the Watch Dogs episode. Creepy stuff. That begs the question,
This man is dumb. I don't mean dumb in that sense, but he's just funny.
Programmed to run into a secret room in an underground animatronic storage facility. And also, why that house? Well, it's important to note that it's not just any house. It's a house that's connected to Circus Baby's Rentals. You heard that right. Sister Location is under the FNAF 4 house. During the Freddy Breaker Room Challenge, we're presented with a map of the facility. We see the entrance elevator, main hub area, and the various holding rooms branching out all around it. But what we also see, more faintly, are 3 other areas. Maps that should look pretty familiar to fans of this series. The plush trap hallway, the path of the Fredbears, and the crying child's bedroom from FNAF 4. No joke. Just like the vent maps from previous games.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
All of this is located on a different level than Sister Location, i.e.
Okay. So basically, this might be a dream, possibly. Because I remember his first one, the first theory that he did, this might be a dream. But in the first theory that he did, it was about like a guy who's like a murderer in real life. Yeah, I know, right? Some dark stuff, but yeah. He was like a murderer in real life, and like, it was like, huh? Alright, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta... Okay, I got it. Hold on. Okay, I'll be right back, y'all. I gotta go get my haircut. I don't know why I tell y'all guys that. It's not like y'all gonna see the difference in time. Alright, so I was gonna get a haircut, but some other things happened. So, yeah.
Above it. And as we can see, not just above it, but connected to it. In fact, while we were too busy freaking out over the ever-nearing Funtime Freddy, most gamers overlooked that as a part of that minigame, we were responsible for returning power to those areas of the map. They were even labeled Observation 1 and Observation 2. Observation? Observing what? It just gets creepier and creepier. Now, before you go saying that an underground facility attached to a house is far-fetched, it's actually something supported by the book in details I guarantee everyone overlooked while reading it. Page 118, our main character Charlie is outside her childhood home, which is also home to Henry, co-founder of Freddy's. While exploring her father's animatronic workshop, we get the following quote. She knelt again and put her hand on the ground, fishing around until she found a small screw in the bare dirt. She palmed it, then looked closer. There were small holes in the ground, exposed when she moved the loose dirt. Charlie ran her fingers over them, thoughtful, end quote. Tiny holes hidden under the dirt of an animatronic workshop, huh? It's an oddly specific detail that never gets
That's kind of creepy.
and never goes anywhere, but it's one of those things that gets the theorist mind to tickle it. Because when I hear of mysterious holes in the ground in someone's private workshop, I think trapdoor, hidden trapdoor,
Same.
or more accurately, secret entrances. Could this be a hint as to a secret entrance in Henry's animatronic workshop into sister location? In fact, we can prove using more details from the book that it is still being used by Afton. Earlier in that same chapter, Scott makes sure to drop a few more hints that seemingly never go anywhere. But we all know Scott better than that, right? And now that we have sister location to reference, these little details start to make a whole lot more sense. Quote, inventions were there where her father had assembled and tweaked his inventions, but the materials, the blueprints, and the half-finished robots that were once crammed onto every surface had disappeared. Where are they? End quote. So we have missing blueprints and partially finished bots that have just disappeared, but it continues. Quote, Charlie, John said from across the workshop, he was in the dark corner. If the skeleton had been there, it could have reached out to touch him, but it's not there. Notice the italics here. This isn't something that we're doing for a
What just happened? It just froze.
in the video. This is
Oh.
actually straight from the book. Time and time again, Scott and the team working on this book are emphasizing these lines as though they're pointing to a greater mystery here, that someone has stolen these materials and are using them for their own devices. That they're
Henry did it.
in this world. But it's a mystery that never gets solved within the pages of the book. But perhaps most importantly of all is a paragraph a few sentences later that pulls all these clues together.
This is such a dumb hat, by the way.
What is in the box? You know, the box. Quote, John was standing beside her father's toolbox, and he stepped away as she came over, giving her space. Charlie knelt down before it. It looked as if it had just been polished. It was made of dark, stained wood, glossy. All the tools were polished and clean. They looked as though they had just been used that morning, wiped down and put away meticulously, like someone still cared for them. End quote. Stolen blueprints, missing robots, pristine tools, despite supposedly going unused for 10 years.
So wait.
Trapdoor and William Afton lingering around the town in disguise. Quite simply, the pieces here add up.
So he's inside of the animatronic,
Why would Afton be spying on
trying to save his little daughter who got turned into an animatronic.
So you play as Purple Guy. And
Yeah, exactly.
Go back to your retro-themed house. At first, these cutscenes seem like they should just be absurd breaks from the spoopy action of the main game.
That's what I thought too.
But look closer and you notice the details of the room. In particular, a very ugly lamp. A very ugly, very familiar lamp. One that we saw, and you guessed it, FNAF 4.
Oh shoot.
This is Afton's
Oh
house.
shoot.
And from his underground private room, he's observing his kids. Crying child, the older brother, and the girl who eventually becomes baby. As I suspected in my prediction video for this game, this truly is a sister location. A sister's location. And from there, all the parts start to fit together. So let's retell this story from the beginning.
Wow.
We have all the pieces.
That's
Remember
crazy.
what will happen if he catches you. It's a line we hear repeated over and over again throughout FNAF 4, and now we know why.
How you crying like that though? Like his tears go inside his head, then he start crying.
This moment in the back room that we all
But,
debated
yeah.
about whether or not it was a
It's
murder
crazy.
is in fact a child kidnapping. Silver Eyes proves it as it shows that Purple Guy kills by trapping the kids in spring-lock suits. Quote, Carlton was wedged inside the heavy barrel-shaped torso of a mascot costume, the headless top half of some kind of animal. His arms were trapped inside the torso section, pinned to his sides in an unnatural position. He could feel pieces of metal pressed against his back and poked him. Dave said to Carlton, if you trigger those spring locks, two things will happen. First, all the locks will snap right into you, making deep
Dang,
cuts.
why you had to emphasize it like
And a
that?
split-second later,
Seriously, yo,
the parts they've been holding
you
back
just
will
you literally
immediately
creeped me
be
out
driven into
doing that.
your body. You'll die, but it will be slow. Having witnessed a scene similar to this, the boy is justifiably terrified, trying to avoid the pizzeria at all costs. But it's kinda hard when your father is one of the owners. Meanwhile, William Afton knows that he's been found out, hence the observation monitors and security threadbares.
This makes the game even more creepy.
His son's movements, even when he's at work, be it above ground or below. I mean, the guy may be a killer, but it's not like he could just kill his son, even if he was the witness to a gruesome murder at the restaurants. But Afton's problem gets solved prematurely with the fatal chomp of the 83. The son William loved, killed by the very animatronics he also loved, leading us to one fateful promise. I will put you back together. We've analyzed this line a lot in past theories because it's not only the final lines of FNAF 4 and FNAF
It's so interesting, but it's so messed up at the same time.
because it's also presented to us in a different color than Fredbear's yellow. Someone else is talking here. And
Like codes you put into a computer.
and more importantly, why. It was Afton. I will put you back together. A promise to fix his son, a broken son, in the only way that he knows how. Animatronics. Enter sister location in the Funtime animatronics, not built for entertainment or
Animatronics.
but built to help Purple Guy save his son. Built for capture. Although no one has yet found how to unlock them in the game, if you dig through the sister
Bunch of
location,
school books in my
you'll
way.
see a set of blueprints for the various animatronics, outlining their size and special features. Not only are they enormous, topping 7 feet in some instances, certainly bigger than a small child, but they're also equipped with things like 360-degree tracking, parental voice mimicking, and storage tanks. Look closer at the wireframes and you see
They do say something about oxygen in the game.
empty. Yeah, that's a child in there.
Hold up.
In Fredbear's stomach.
You know, that might... No, never mind. That's kind of far-fetched. Because, like, you're talking about... Oh, things to be turned off. The lights, the cameras, oxygen. I was like, how you turn off oxygen in a place? But they might mean oxygen as in, like, from the machines or something. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's a little far-fetched. I was thinking it for a second. Because it was talking about how it's, like, tanks and stuff up in there. Like, how it's just different functions for a person to actually be able to, like, survive inside, like, a suit. But never mind. Like, parental tracking. But yeah, never mind. That might be a little far-fetched, actually. Yeah. Never mind. You go on, Pat. You're the real deal. You're the real dearest, like... Because, like, that might be a little far-fetched, actually. Now think about it.
Captured alive, ready to be experimented on. Because Purple Guy is no longer killing to satisfy himself. He's doing it to recover his son, to figure out the secret of fusing souls into animatronics. You heard me. Afton wants to unlock the mystery of giving gifts, giving life. And if that seems like a stretch, just look at the numbers.
Giving gifts, giving life.
Fully aware robots in sister location. You not only have the core set, but there's also the baby babies and the mini Renas. Tens of sentient animatronics moving against their programming. And unlike past games where we received explanations like anti-criminal systems, dying guys in murder suits, or the
Yeah, we did, huh?
Here, they just kinda exist. Why? Well, Baby tells us over and over in the trailer for sister location.
That makes it even worse shocking them. Like, we already know these electronics are like, don't hold it against us.
Before the game's release,
That would explain a lot.
but now we do know what they've been through. Experiments.
Hold up.
Controlled shocks. Dozens. I mean dozens of children.
Okay. I went a little bit over than what I said I was going to go. So this is part 1. And part 2 is not going to be all that long. But yeah, this part 1. Go check out the video for yourself. Give this guy some credit because this theory is like insane. So yeah, give this guy some credit. And I'll be back here with part 2. And I might even be back here with a Walking Dead reaction. Who knows? So yeah. See you there. Peace.